Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be doing this video, this pick a card reading for you guys today. Not going to lie, it's been a little difficult getting a video together because my camera just hasn't been cooperating, but I think I finally got it down. So yeah, so today I really wanted to do a pick a card reading for the month of August, kind of give you guys some messages that you need to hear about what's to come in August for you. So yeah, I just want to mention that this is a collective reading, so only take what resonates, but if you pick a pile, there should be at least one message that resonates with you. And if you feel drawn to more than one pile, then that just simply means that there may be more than one message for you. So definitely feel free to listen to more than one pile if you feel called to, but essentially you're going to want to intuitively pick the pile that stands out to you the most, and I will leave a clip with a little bit of meditation for you guys to meditate on the piles, and a little more of a close-up for you. But this is pile number 1 here, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. And uploading them, so now I'm kind of working without a mic, but hopefully you can hear me and the audio is okay. Alright, so here we have your tarot cards for the month of August. We have the World, Queen of Cups, and 9 of Pentacles. So pile number 1, right off the bat, I kind of get this feeling that you are closing out a cycle here. Perhaps it's a cycle where you did not feel emotionally fulfilled, you didn't feel, financially secure. You may still be feeling this way, but what I'm seeing is that you're stepping into this new cycle, this new chapter, where you are feeling so abundant. You're feeling financially independent, you're feeling emotionally secure and stable, like emotionally you're living your happiness, emotionally fulfilled is what I'm looking for. There we go. And also I can kind of see that in the month of August, practicing self-love and self-care is going to be very important for you guys. So if you haven't been doing much of that these past few months, it's going to be really important to practice more self-love and self-care in the month of August here. But I do kind of see that you are going to be closing out a cycle here and stepping into this more financially independent, someone who feels like they're living out their best life, they're feeling free, you're loving yourself more, and you're just kind of bringing in so much more abundance here. You also, this may not be for all of you, but some of you might be traveling as well, moving, something like that. I can kind of see here, but I'm going to look at the rest of your cards to get some clarity here. So let's read your affirmation card. Perhaps you were drawn to this image here, but what I can see here, like what this image kind of reminds me of, is it's like you have been planting seeds, and it's now in August starting to bloom and starting to transform. And there's a butterfly here as well. So you're kind of transforming into this new version of you, this new level of you, right? So that's kind of what I get here with this, off the bat here with this imagery. But your affirmation card says prayer. In times of need, in times of hurt, in times of anger, it is easy to turn outward and focus on what we do not have or what we want most. But remember, gentle soul, you are always allowed to ask for guidance, to ask for help, to ask how, to ask why. Do not forget that you are never alone. The divine is always with you. To seek it, my love, all you need to do is turn inward. Okay, so this kind of clarifies that message here of like self-love, inner healing, looking within, figuring out what it is you really want, and then stepping forward in that. And also to really practice gratitude in August, because perhaps you have this mindset that's coming from like lack. You're kind of like looking at what you wish you had in your life right now rather than what you do have and how far you've actually come. Because pile one, I can tell that you've come a long way, and it's really important to be proud of how far you have come and really practice gratitude, okay? So that's going to be really important, and everything that you need, the answers are within you. Now, also here with light, I see that it is a time to reveal your radiant light to the world, okay? So you are a light beam. You are full of light. You could be a light worker, but you have these special gifts that can really help bring light in the darkness. And you may not even realize that, but it's really time to shine your light in August, okay, pile number one? It's really important to kind of step out of the shadows and show the world the real you. Show the world your light, because that's what the world needs right now. Now, let's see what else we have here for you, pile number one. So we have ritual, and we also have success. Now this is beautiful because this means that in August, you are going to be stepping towards your success. You're going to be coming out of this time of lack, this time of, you know, not feeling financially stable, anything like that, and you're going to be gaining some success here. And also with ritual, I see it's going to be really important, like I said, to practice self-care, self-love. Have a routine that makes you feel good. Practice habits that will make you feel, you know, at your best is what I'm getting here with this. So I really love that for you guys. Now we also have taking risks and pleasure. So what I see with taking risks and pleasure is that the universe is really asking you to take a risk. And I don't really know yet what that is about, but I kind of feel like it might have to do with your career, kind of taking a new direction, doing something in your career, since we have a lot of success and financial stability coming up here. Taking a risk, taking a leap of faith when it comes to your career in the direction that you're going with your career is going to pay off and bring you so much pleasure is what I see here. And if we just look at this card, there's like a pathway, right? That's kind of dark and gloomy, but then it leads to this light, this abundance, this beauty. It's like you're walking this path and you're almost there. You're about to walk through this gate and just enjoy and so much abundance, so much success, so much pleasure, but you have to take the risk first to walk through that gate. And on the other side of that gate is going to be all of your rewards. Okay, pile number one. So I see in August you're going to be taking some risks, or you're being asked to take some risks, doing what you love, and it's going to pay off. Now, we also have here first house, the body, and earth element stability. Okay, so you could be an earth sign, but you don't have to be. Earth signs are Virgo, Capricorn, Capricorn, and what am I missing? Taurus, sorry, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I don't know why I struggled for a moment, but yeah. So what I'm seeing here is that you're going to be feeling a lot more stable in August. There's stability coming in for you. So maybe you haven't been feeling so stable at the moment, whether that be like financially, emotionally, but I'm seeing more stability coming in for you in the month of August here, which is something that's really nice, especially with the 9 of Pentacles here. We can see that. And with the first house here, the body, it's like I said, going to be really important to pay attention to your body, what your body needs, taking care of yourself, maybe having like new health routines, new diets, just really eating foods that make your body happy, and taking care of your body, knowing when to rest when you feel tired, things like that. It's going to be really important for you in August. Next we have career. We have the career card. So like I said, in August, you're going to be focusing a lot on your career, your financial stability, your source of income, and yeah, you're closing out a cycle here, I think, when it comes to your career. And you're really going to be stepping into a career that is bringing you more money, bringing you more emotional stability, and more pleasure. It's like you're leaving a career possibly that wasn't bringing you stability, or maybe it was, but you weren't emotionally fulfilled, you weren't happy with the career that you were in. So now you're stepping towards this career that you're able to shine your light in, you're able to really enjoy it, love it in all different aspects, and you're gonna find success in the career. Now you're either gonna be getting to that next step in August, or you're starting to take steps towards this in August, okay? Next we have here Between Worlds, number 5 here, new directions. This is beautiful. Like I said, in your career, I think you're going a new direction. It's like you're changing directions when it comes to your career, but right now you're kind of in between both jobs, or you might actually be in between both jobs for a little bit longer than you want to, but really you are taking the steps towards the new direction that you want. And it might just be slow and steady, because here I see a turtle, so you know, turtles are usually slow, so you're taking slow baby steps towards this new career path that you have an interest in, which I think is beautiful. Now we have Angel of Balance. Yes, so what I'm seeing with Angel of Balance is that you're really needing to balance out things in your life. Balance out your either maybe your diets, your routines, finding balance, grounding yourself more, maybe meditation, finding more stability in your everyday life, in your everyday routines, and really bringing balance into your life when it comes to maybe even balancing out your career with your home life, or balancing out your career with pleasures that you enjoy, maybe not working as hard or as much, and really finding balance there. And now with your last card here, we have Deep Freeze. Okay, so pile 1, what I see with this Deep Freeze is, if you can tell, we have this lion here, right? And lions represent like strength and courage. And this is you. You are strong, you're courageous, but maybe lately you have felt frozen, stuck in place, not sure what move to make next, and you just really have been feeling so uncertain about everything here. Like, it kind of looks like this lion lost its strength, but guess what? You didn't. You did not lose your strength, because I see here in August that you're coming out of this frozen state of mind. You're coming out of this, like, maybe you've been procrastinating, maybe you haven't been feeling like motivated to take the steps that you need to take when it comes to this new direction in your life. But in August, I think you're coming out of this. I think you're going to be making moves that you need to make to bring in the success, the happiness, the financial, freedom that you really desire. And you're going to be taking more risks. You're not going to be this frozen lion anymore. You're going to be this strong, independent lion who really knows exactly what he or she wants, okay? Wow, so I love that for you, pile number 1. This is a beautiful reading. You have a lot of change coming in. There's going to be success, abundance, emotional fulfillment. You're going to be loving yourself more, feeling good, feeling more confident, and really stepping out of just this state of frozenness. I love that for you. So I really hope that this resonated in one way or another. Please leave a comment below. I love talking with you guys and hearing what your situations are. And if it did resonate, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And I hope to see you next time. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose this crystal, then this is your reading. Alright, I'm going to start off with your tarot cards to get some messages about the month of August for you. All right, so we have the Five of Inspiration or Five of Wands. We have the Four of Inspiration, Four of Wands, Three of Emotions, or Three of Cups. Okay, pile number 2. So what I see here is there has been some sort of conflict going on in your life. Either it kind of looks like internal conflict, like within yourself, but I think in August you're going to be recognizing this and kind of coming out of this and finding like reasons to celebrate. And really what I get here is you might be either collaborating with others. Maybe you've been wanting to collaborate with other people. Some of you may or may not be getting married. I just want to say that this won't resonate for all of you, but I do see marriage or possibly attending a wedding or attending some kind of like happy event. And then also I see like you guys really grounding your energy more, maybe meditation, bringing in more stability, and kind of getting more clarity around a situation is kind of what I see coming in here. But yeah, you definitely have been feeling a little bit conflicted internally. So let's look at the rest of the cards here to kind of clarify this message. All right, so we have hostilities and adjacent possibilities. Okay, pile 2. So you definitely have hostile energy surrounding you, whether this be you or somebody else. And you also have a lot of doors opening up for you. There's a lot of potential opportunities around you, and I'm not sure if you've noticed that yet or not. And maybe this is something that you're getting more clarity on in August. But there's definitely a lot of doors that you can go through, and maybe that's what's overwhelming you. And with hostilities, I'm kind of getting the vibe that maybe you maybe there's something that you want to be doing that you see other people doing, but you just aren't able to get out of your own head with that. Or maybe you're living like out your truth and your success, and people around you are bringing you down or being envious or jealous of that success that you have, or of all of the opportunities that you have coming towards you. Yeah, so I'm gonna get a little bit more clarity on the hostilities here if I can see what else we have. Okay, so we have 2 ascended masters. Create open communication. Okay, so it's going to be really important in August for you to communicate more. Communicate your feelings, communicate, you know, if you do have this hostile energy around you, kind of communicate and create clear and open communication about that. This also could be dealing with communicating with yourself about what opportunity you want to take or what door you want to go through. Even like communicating with spirit more. It kind of shows to me that you're going to be getting these downloads from spirit, from the higher realms, that kind of help guide you. Your intuition is going to really guide you in August to make decisions and choices that are going to best benefit you. Now we also have energy as well as affection. Okay, so maybe you're dealing also with someone in your love life who has this hostile energy. That's just one message that I'm picking up on here. But there is a lot of energy around you. You could be a Scorpio or you could be a Taurus, but you don't have to be. But that's just kind of, you could be dealing with somebody who is really hostile towards you. Maybe a man who's hostile towards you, or just like a hostile relationship. And yeah, I'm thinking that you really need to communicate with this person about how you're feeling, or communicate with someone about how you're feeling about this relationship, because I don't know why, but that's really coming through here. And maybe they're not showing you the affection that you want, and in August, after you clear things up, you're going to be feeling a lot more affection. That could be something that's coming in for you guys. I'm going to read your affirmations card because that can sometimes help as well. So I just kind of want to look at the image here as well. As you can see, the moon, it's like, the moon to me represents like intuition almost, and it kind of looks like it's shining down, right? So maybe it's really important for you to trust your intuition here in August. That's just one message that I'm getting with this image here. But it says, receive. We are taught to give more, open more, share more, be more. But to receive takes courage. For receiving is a subtle subconscious act of admitting that we cannot do it all. And we can't. What if we were to realize the very art of giving is perfected in the craft of receiving? What if the secret to giving more is to allow yourself to fully, wholeheartedly, and unapologetically receive? Okay, so I really love this message for you guys, because now I'm kind of picking up on, you might be feeling overwhelmed about a certain situation, and it's time to speak up about it, because you have been giving and giving and giving so much of your energy, right? You've been giving so much of your energy, but not receiving the affection that you want back, the energy that you want back. And maybe you've been needing help with a certain situation, but you've been afraid to ask for help, or afraid to ask for your needs to be met. And I see maybe that's something you're dealing with in August, is really learning how to receive and not always give, but allow yourself to also receive and take in, and asking for help when you need it, and speaking up about your emotions when you're feeling a type of way. Okay, because communication is really important, especially to any relationship. So that's kind of what I'm seeing and getting so far from this message. And so let's look in more. Okay, we have clarity. Yep, so you're going to be getting more clarity in August about this situation that has been bringing you internal conflict and stress. And you're going to be feeling a lot more clarity around it. And I think opening up, communicating more is going to help bring in that clarity, and asking for help is going to bring in more clarity as well. Especially if you connect with your spirit guides, that's also going to bring in a lot of clarity for you guys. So we also have trust. Now, for me, there's this moon again showing up, so I think that it's really important for you to really trust your intuition in August. Let your intuition guide you, okay? And maybe you need to learn how to trust others more too. Maybe you don't ask for help because you don't necessarily trust others to give you the help that you need. Maybe that's just something that you're struggling with, especially when it comes to this hostile energy. So really trusting others to help you, trusting yourself to make the right decisions, and really getting yourself out of this conflict energy and more into this stability and happiness and something to celebrate kind of energy. We also have advancement. So we have a strong energy, again with the energy, is propelling you forward. Follow the stirrings of your heart. Okay, so you are going through an advancement here. You're going to be coming out of this hostile energy. I really do feel that for you in August. So it's really important for you to follow and listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, and let it guide you out of this toxic, hostile energy. Okay, guys, sorry, my camera, like I said, camera issues, it kind of stopped and paused, but we're back, we're dealing with it. So now we also have Jupiter return benefits. So some of you may be going through your Jupiter return. If you are into astrology, then you know what that might mean for you, but look at where your Jupiter is in your chart and see if it is making a return. If it is, you will get lots of benefits in whatever house your Jupiter falls in, so that's really good. But I also just see benefits coming in for you, especially when you follow your heart, your intuition, and you ask for help from others, and you're open to actually receive. And lastly, what we have for you guys is rescue. So with the rescue card here, I can see this to me is you. You're up here on this big mountain, caved in, stuck, secluded from everyone, and you're needing to be rescued, okay? You're needing to ask for help, be saved. Not necessarily be saved in the sense of like you can't get yourself out of this, but you've been giving so much energy that it's really time to receive, right? You need someone to come in and give you that support, whether it be like emotional support, whether that just be, you know, someone to talk to when you're feeling down. This is what I'm kind of getting with this energy. And that kind of goes hand in hand with your affirmation card. Receiving support, asking for help, and really being open to allowing yourself to get out of this toxic, hostile environment or energy that you're dealing with. So yeah, I want you to know though that there is going to be a lot of opportunities and doors opening up for you that's going to help lead you out of this energy that you might be feeling, this like hostile energy that you might be feeling, and you're going to get a lot of clarity in August about it. And like I said, some of you may or may not be getting married or attending a wedding or there's going to be some sort of celebration, I feel, or some sort of collaboration. And again, with the collaboration, that might go hand in hand with asking others to help you, or, you know, maybe you're working really hard and you don't want to outsource your work, but maybe in August it will be a great time for you to finally ask for help and outsource your work so that you're not just taking on so much responsibility. It's really going to be a month for you to communicate how you're feeling. Okay, pile 2? So I really hope that this message resonated with you. Please leave a comment below. I would love to hear about your situation. I love talking with you guys. And if you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I hope to see you next time. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose this crystal here, then this is your messages for the month of August. Excuse me. Alright, let's take a look at your tarot cards first to see what we are working with. Okay, so pile number 3. We got some 3s going on for pile number 3. 333, maybe you've been seeing 333 a lot. If so, that might be a sign. But we have the 2 of Pentacles here, the 3 of Swords, and the 3 of Torches, or the 3 of Wands, essentially. So what I'm getting is that you may have been feeling really hurt, defeated, maybe backstabbed. You're going through it, okay? And you may also be kind of juggling between 2 different choices here, 2 different paths. You might be at a crossroads. But ultimately, you're feeling a little bit not good, I can say. A little bit defeated here. A little hurt, a little heartbroken. But on the good side is that with the 3 of Wands, this is kind of the energy of seeing all the possibilities that lie ahead of you, seeing the journey that lies ahead of you, knowing that there is hope, knowing that you're not going to be in this negative energy forever, and that you will be moving forward from that. So let's get a little bit more clarity on this situation. I'm going to start with your affirmations card. So just like pile number 1, we have this image here, which is like you planting the seeds and now in August seeing it bloom a little bit, going through transformation with the butterfly here, and really kind of I just see something beautiful blooming in your life, okay? So it's not all negative, I promise. So let's read this. It says, indulge. I can't do this. I shouldn't do that. I really need to start. What if we did away with lack and started living more fully, breathing more deeply, laughing more loudly, crying more deeply, eating more heartily? What if the only thing we placed a limit on was how much we place limits on ourselves? And so the question now becomes, what are you waiting for? The world is a juicy place, ripe and waiting for you to sink your teeth in. Okay, I really enjoy this because now what I'm seeing here is that, like I said, I think if you were drawn to pile number 1 as well, that might also be a reading for you because they're kind of similar in a sense, but I feel like you are in this mindset of lack. Maybe you have this dream for yourself, but you feel like you're not good enough, that you can't do it. Perhaps you've been telling yourself, all right, today I'm going to start, today I'm going to do it. But you keep procrastinating and putting it off because you just have so much fear around this new journey for yourself that maybe you think that you're not good enough to do it. Maybe you think that you can't do it for whatever reason. You're just in this mindset of lack. You're in this mindset of telling yourself, like talking yourself out of it, essentially talking yourself out of what you want to do. So this is kind of just telling you that it's time to stop placing limits on yourself. Stop telling yourself that you can't do it. Stop telling yourself that you're gonna do it eventually, and just go ahead and move forward. And you can see that with the 3 of Wands here. Like, it's time to take action and step forward and make that decision, because clearly you're kind of struggling and juggling between 2 options. It's like maybe one option is your comfort zone and then the other option is like you stepping out of your comfort zone. So maybe this is the message that you need to hear, to step out of your comfort zone and really take the initiative to go towards what you want. Okay, pile number 3, that's what I'm getting so far, but let's continue to take a look. So we have master number 33 showing up here with wholeness, and number 1 here with clarity. Okay, so you might be going through a new beginning is kind of what I'm getting here with the clarity and then 1. It's like when you're gonna get clarity in August about what decision you need to make. And I think once you finally make that decision and step towards what you really want, you're going to feel so whole. You're gonna be abundant. You're gonna feel happy. That's really what I'm getting here so far. It's like in August, you're gonna get clarity over what decision you need to make and what option you need to follow. And then once you make that choice, you're going to feel complete. You're gonna be happy that you made that choice. So we had a lot of these cards come up. We actually, oh wait, yeah, 2, okay. 2 here for you. So we have envy and man holding a coin. Okay, this is interesting. Now with envy, perhaps okay, what I'm getting here is that maybe you see everybody doing what you want to be doing and you're feeling envious, you're feeling jealous, and you're thinking like, why can't that just be me? Why am I not there yet? I want you to know that when you take the step towards what everybody else is doing that you want to be doing, this is going to fade and you're going to realize that you're able to do it too. And that's the thing. When we see people living out their best life, living out the life that we want to live, that should just be that clarity for us that we can do exactly what they're doing. If they can make it happen, then so can we, right? So why be jealous? Why be envious? Instead, it should just push you to want to make that happen that much more. Get that determination, that willpower to really get yourself out of this 3 of Swords energy and into a light where you're stepping towards your dreams. And I think once you start to do that, you might find someone on the other side here who can bring stability, or this could even be you. You could find stability once you get out of that energy. And it's possible to, this might not be for everybody, but perhaps you're also dealing with a relationship here. Maybe this 3 of Swords is in regards with a relationship where you felt really hurt from someone and feelings of jealousy and envy have come out. Have come out because of that pain from that relationship. But that's not for all of you, but that's for some of you. Take it if it resonates. Now, we also have Cancer, I feel, and Taurus, I have. So you could be a Cancer or you could be a Taurus. But what I'm getting here with this message is that you need to recognize that you have all that you need within you to really make the right decision. And it's really important to trust that. Trust in yourself. Trust that you will make the right decision, okay? I think your intuition is going to be really important in August, and it's going to be really important to follow that and realize that you can be the person that you want to be. It's time to stop doubting yourself. Okay, pile 3, so this is just confirmation here with intuition. Trust your intuition. It has been guiding you to the answers that you seek. Okay, like I said, it's going to be really important to trust your intuition and listen to it in the month of August. It's going to guide you through this heartache, through this pain, through this envy, through this jealousy. And maybe people will actually be envious and jealous of you because you're going to be living out your best life, because you're going to be walking towards whatever it is that you really aspire to be. But the only person that's standing in the way is yourself. It's your negative limiting beliefs that you need to let go of. Now, we also have transformation. So yeah, in August, I really see you guys going through this transformation. You're going to be letting go of all of the negative limiting beliefs, and you're going to probably be saying goodbye to like an old you, an old version of you, an old way that you were living, and really step into this new version of you who is confident, who is really like listening to their intuition all the time, because your intuition is really going to guide you in this lifetime. And it guides everyone, to be honest, but sometimes our ego gets in the way, but we can't not have an ego, right? Because it helps us during some of the life-threatening times when we're in danger. Our ego can help us, but it's our intuition that's going to guide us to our higher self and living out that life that we were always meant to live, that we have the potential to live. So if you can think it, you can be it. So really step into this butterfly energy and allow yourself to transform. Allow yourself to live out that life that you've always dreamed of. Now we also have sacred divinity. There are 2 paths ahead. Okay, yes, this just confirms it even more that you have a decision to make. You have 2 paths that lie ahead of you. You are at a crossroads and you are unsure of what path is going to be the best path for you, but your intuition will guide you down the right path. And once you go down that path, there is going to be success, fulfillment that is guaranteed. Prosperity lies ahead of you. I'm feeling that for you. So it's really important, again, like I feel like I'm repeating myself here, but this message is just coming on strong. Let go of your limiting beliefs. When it comes to making that decision, when it comes to making that choice, which path to go down, you know what you want. You know what path you want. So it's time to stop allowing yourself to block that. And lastly, we have voyage and coming to life. Yep. So pile number 1, I can almost probably guarantee that most of you are probably drawn to pile number 1 too, because they're very similar. So here with pile number 3, 29 first off is also goes down to 11, which is a master number. You could be a life path number 11, but you are coming to life. You're going through like a rebirth, a transformation. You right here, if you can tell, it's like you're going from this statue energy, this energy where you're stuck in place, not sure of which direction to go, and you're breaking out of that. You're coming to life. You're becoming this light, this energy that is strong, confident, and you're being born again, essentially, right? Like, because you're letting go of everything that held you back. You're letting go of toxic relationships. You're letting go of limiting beliefs and mindsets. You're letting go of the career path that was never meant for you because it doesn't bring you happiness. You're letting all of that go, and you're going to be a radiant light beam. I feel that for you. And with voyage, again, you're like taking this journey down this new path, this direction that you've always wanted to go, that you see everybody else going and living out their best life, and you've always wanted to do that too, but you've always held yourself back. But not anymore. You're going to be going towards that. And you also, with the Three of Wands in the Voyage card, you could also be traveling. You could be going on a trip that you've always wanted to go on. That's something else that kind of comes through here. But yeah, that's kind of what I got for you guys for pile number 3. So I really hope that this resonated in one way or another. If you were drawn to pile number 1 as well, I definitely recommend just going to check that out in case there's any messages that might be in there for you as well. And if it resonated, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment below letting me know your situation. I love talking with you guys, and I hope to see you next time. Hello, pile number 4. If you chose this crystal here, then this message is for you. Let's dive into what is in store for you in the month of August. I'm going to start with your tarot cards. See what we got going on. Alright, so we have the Six of Cups here, which represents children or childhood, revisiting old dreams or plans. So perhaps revisiting things that you've always wanted to do since you were a child, or just kind of connecting with your inner child more, just embracing your inner child. It's possible that somebody from the past might return, whether that be like a past lover, a past friend, something like that. Not always, but this could happen. So yeah, that's really interesting. I do definitely recommend, like, anything that makes you embrace your inner child, do more of that. Perhaps even healing your inner child. If you have inner child wounds that you need to heal, this would be a great time. If you follow astrology, Chiron right now is in retrograde until December 19th. So that is probably going to force many of us to pay attention to our wounds and really take the time to heal them. This would be a great time to heal wounds. Kind of see which house Chiron is transiting in your chart, and that will give you more details. I also do natal chart readings. If any of you are interested, it can be really extremely helpful, but I'll leave details about that in the description box for you. Okay, so let's move forward. We've got the Nine of Wands. So this to me kind of creates somewhat of a defensive energy. Perhaps people around you are kind of saying things that might be triggering you. Maybe you have all of these ideas, right? Maybe you want to kind of do something new and people around you are telling you that it's not a good idea, or they're trying to like sabotage you. So what this means is that you're just meant to not give up. Defend what you are passionate about. Don't let outside opinions affect you in any way, and really own your truth, okay? Now we also have the Ten of Wands here, which means that you might have been taking on too much responsibility. Maybe in the month of August, you are taking on a lot more than you can handle. So it's really important to make sure that you let others help you. If you are feeling stressed, it's important to rest. Don't work too hard. Find, a healthy work-life balance, and really learn how to say no so that you're not taking on more than you can handle, essentially. And then we also have the Ten of Pentacles, which means financial security for yourself and your family. Perhaps you're receiving some sort of inheritance or retirement. You're going to be feeling peace and contentment in your life, and really just feeling happy when it comes to your family. Possibly not for all of you, but maybe some of you are trying to start a family of your own. If so, this could be a time in August for you to do so. It's just one message that's coming through here. But yeah, and perhaps maybe even your family members or people in your life are feeling like they're questioning your decisions around family, around maybe your partner or love life, something like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and read your affirmation card. So, which here we just want to focus on the image for a minute, but this to me, the sunshine, right? It's like you're getting clarity on something here. I don't know. Let's go ahead and read this. So it says, habit. It is often said that the secret to our success is hidden within our daily routines. For all big things are really just the sum of a million little things, done consistently, done diligently over time. And how beautiful it is to know that we have the power to create our reality, one short day at a time, one simple choice at a time, one sweet thought at a time. So tell me now, can you see how your habits are creating your reality today? Okay, I really enjoyed this. So this is kind of telling you that you need to reevaluate your routines. Is there habits that may not be necessarily healthy for you that you're practicing, or can you create a better daily routine that will help you achieve the goals that you're trying to achieve? Maybe whether that's a new diet, new routine, health routine, or just organizing your time better so that you're not stressed out all the time. Really paying attention to what your daily habits and daily routines are and making sure that they align with your higher self, okay? So we also have agreement and divination. Okay, so maybe in August you are going to be using divination tools more. Maybe you're going to be doing more tarot card readings, more oracle readings, really connecting with spirit more, things like that. Or you could be a Scorpio or a Libra, but you don't have to be. Also with agreement here, so maybe you're signing some sort of contract, perhaps you are getting married, or you're dealing with some kind of agreement in the month of August. So we have release. Release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. Okay, so this goes ahead again with this habit message. It's time to release any negativity from your life. Release toxic relationships. Really work on healing yourself, letting go of limiting beliefs that might be blocking you, and also releasing any extra stress that you add onto your plate here. Like if you take on too much, it's time to release that and ask for help and allow somebody else to take on some of the responsibility as well. So I love that for you. It's funny because I feel like all of these piles kind of have some similar messages in them. It's like I can tell that as a collective we're all kind of going through this massive shift right now. And honestly, I love that for us. Okay, so let's see what else we have. We have happy family. Okay, so this is just another confirmation here that if you have been wanting to start a family of your own, then now is the time to do so. There is a rainbow here, so this might be a sign for some of you. But yeah, sorry, pile number 4, my camera just did some wonkiness and I had to start a new clip for this. So yes, so what I'm saying here is with happy family that if you do want to start a family, then August would probably be a great time to try. And also if you have been feeling stressed out about your family life, then this is just a sign, an indication that it's going to be okay. In August you're going to feel happier about your family life, okay? So now we also have, 3 of these cards came up. Scorpio, yep, so there's definitely a Scorpio watching this, or you have a Scorpio in your chart. And then we have Aquarius, so hello to all my Aquarius babies. And then we also have 7th house partners. Okay, so yeah, in August, family, partnership, it's all going to be a huge focus for you. You could definitely be getting married with the agreement card popping up with the 7th house. You could definitely be starting a family, but you may also be going through a transformation as well. And I think it's really important to listen to what you want. So yeah. And also one other thing I want to add is that maybe you and your partner are Scorpio or Aquariuses, or maybe you both have those in your chart. Now we also have this indecision card popping up, so that's really interesting. I don't know, perhaps there's something that you've been confused on. Maybe there's two paths that you want to take and you're not sure which one to go down. So again, it's going to be really important to just kind of trust that you know the choice that you need to make, and that is going to help guide you down this path, like down making this decision. Perhaps even divination tools and talking to spirit and connecting with your spirit guides is going to really help you make the right choices as well. And that could be another message for some of you. And now we have beauty and boundaries. Okay, so yeah, it's going to be really important for you to take care of yourself in August. I think you're going to be feeling a lot more beautiful, a lot more confident. Perhaps you're changing something about you. Maybe you need to get into a routine where you're doing things every day that make you feel more beautiful. I mean, I don't know if anybody else can relate to this, but working from home, I tend to get a little lazy and I tend to not get ready, make myself look good every day, which sometimes can make me feel down about myself. And just giving ourselves that little extra TLC every day, kind of getting ready, maybe, you know, getting dressed, putting on a cute outfit. I don't know. In my opinion, just doing something that will make you feel good is going to be really important for you in the month of August. And then with boundaries here, I think it's really important for you to set boundaries, especially when it comes to taking on more than you can handle, like I said, or if you're dealing with someone who is trying to come between you and a partner, come between you and your family. It's time to set boundaries and to make sure that you're not letting this person interfere with you, or if there is something that you want to go towards, you need to set boundaries between you and those who doubt your abilities as well. So that will be really important. Now we also have cosmic ancestors, voice your concerns. Again, this might tie in with the boundaries here. If you notice that someone's really stepping on your toes, it's okay to voice your concerns, really speak up about what you need, ask for help, set boundaries, say no when you cannot take on more, and really voice your opinions here and not let others kind of dictate the way your life goes or what you do, and just know that you have the ability, this is your life, to make the choices for yourself. Now we also have education. So maybe you are wanting to pursue a degree, start school again in August, or for the first time, maybe you're going to college. You also may be reading more, maybe you're studying your passion more, maybe you have this new passion of yours that you want to look more into. Reading might be really big for you in the month of August, and really educating yourself on something that you've always wanted to learn or pursue. And lastly here, we have illumination. So what I see with this card is that you're coming out of this dark time and you're going to be stepping into this light. Maybe you've been feeling really overwhelmed lately, unsure of, you know, the direction you're heading in, unsure if you're making the right choices. But I think in August, it's really going to be illuminated to you. The right choices are going to be there for you, and you're going to really step into your power, into this new version of you where you're not letting other people drain your energy, when you're learning how to set boundaries, learning how to say no, and really kind of focusing on creating something that's so happy and beautiful, and really focusing on healing any wounds that you have so that your wounds are no longer holding you back. So I really love this for you guys. I really hope that this message resonated with you in one way or another. If it did, please give this a thumbs up, leave a comment below. I love talking with you guys in the comment section, and make sure to subscribe so that you can be updated when I upload more pick a card readings or spiritual content. And yeah, I hope to see you next time.